Welcome
Mhm.
back.
Yes. Hey, girl.
Hey, girl. Welcome back to champagne. Oh, no, confetti and champagne, or is it champagne and confetti?
Champagne and confetti.
Welcome back to champagne.
Champagne and confetti.
Got a little wine today. I'm drinking a little Chardonnay
Yes,
at the
this is,
local store.
I love it. This is Cooper's Hawk. It's a sweet red.
Ooh,
Mhm.
nice.
Yes. How was your weekend? It's actually feeling a little bit like Texas today. It's hot today.
Oh, yeah, y'all got some good weather today.
We did. So right now it's 80 degrees.
Nice.
Tomorrow it's going to be 55. So,
Are you serious? Wow.
No. The roller coaster, I'm a little over, but I guess I'm used to it, right?
Well, 80 on a Sunday is always good. At least it's on a Sunday and not a Monday or Tuesday.
True.
Sunday fun day makes it better.
True. That's very true. Very true.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I had a good weekend so far. I went to 13 yesterday,
Okay.
James Harden's restaurant. It was live. I'm so mad we didn't go. After the fact, I'm like, dang, we should have went because it's a whole vibe.
Wait, say that again. You said we should have went when we were out there?
Yeah, remember we had that table reserved. We should have just went.
Yeah. So it was the whole vibe, like you had a good time?
Oh yeah, it's always a vibe.
That's what's up. Any celebrities there last night?
I did not. If they were, I didn't see them. But it was a lot of guys with a lot of tall guys with the the chains, the neck and wrist was dancing. I don't know who they are, but
okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So how did does the thing still ring true? Like what you were saying, like as far as you don't have a wingman? Like did anybody try to talk to you while you were out by yourself, or were you by yourself? Maybe you weren't by yourself.
No, I wasn't by myself, but I did bump into somebody that I met before. Okay. Which was cool because it was rounds bought, which is always appreciated.
Always appreciated. Always.
Yeah.
Always. I was just saying, like last night, was it people like guys trying to talk to you?
No,
but you weren't by yourself, so it wasn't the same thing.
We bumped into that guy, so it wasn't even
okay. So it wasn't, we can't put it to the test.
Yeah.
So another time.
Yeah. All right. Let's get into these topics.
Let's do it. So the first one is just kind of just talking about something that was trending over the last week. So like, what's your toxic trait in a relationship? So Future did an interview, and the interview was trending because he said specifically those women were all toxic to me. They just won't admit it. So I'm going to assume that what he means is, like he mentioned in the interview, that he does want to have more kids. I think he has 8 or 9. And he says he wants it to be special with the person that he marries and have more than one child with her.
That's probably the only clip that I've seen.
Okay.
But okay, I'm not mad at that, but 8 or 9 kids later, sir. And you want it to be special. So basically you just out here raw dog.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely is, and he doesn't seem like he has an issue with it. You know what I mean? I think the toxic whole thing, I got that as like, oh, all the women I talk to are toxic, like they talking to me because I got money or whatever. That was my assumption. He didn't say that. But why do you think he's saying that women are toxic to him? He said all those women were toxic to me. They just won't admit it. And I'm like, okay, what's toxic? Because you feel like they're talking to you only because of their money, your money, or
well, he has a point. Yeah, absolutely. That's why they're talking to him, because he has money, and they know that he is not pulling out, and that's a money bag. That's
absolutely.
child support. So absolutely, that's very toxic.
Yeah, very toxic. But I think that's what I'm saying. I think that's what he meant.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Without saying it, because, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it's gold diggers, right?
Yeah, sack chasers. That's what I would call it.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah. He knows, and at the same time, he's toxic because he knows what they are and what they want.
Exactly.
So it's just toxic on top of toxic.
Yeah, it's the blind leading the blind.
Exactly. Now, when he was in the relationship with Sierra, when an actual relationship, you know, they were engaged, he was the toxic one because he was the cheater. You know, it's different when we're talking about him being in a relationship.
Yeah.
But yeah, the women that he dealt with just having, you know, babies by randoms, yes, absolutely. They're toxic as well as him. So
yeah, I think so too. I think that he's right. I think that he's toxic. And I think that the women that he chooses, at least from what I've seen, are toxic as well. So, I mean,
even Lori Harvey.
Huh?
Even Lori Harvey.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
That was a toxic choice. You know what he's about.
Yeah, for sure.
But she didn't get knocked up, which is smart on her part.
Which is very smart. Very smart. Good girl. But I do think that, I don't know, I don't see him settling down. Maybe, but I don't see him settling down.
I don't either.
Yeah.
Not anytime soon, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's your toxic trait, if you feel like you have one in a relationship?
You know, I'm a Virgo, so we don't have toxic traits. We're perfect.
Oh, okay. Okay, let's go to the next one. Oh, okay. Didn't know we were not being honest on this podcast. Excuse me.
I mean, that is being honest.
Oh, God. Oh, God. What you there?
I said that was being honest.
Okay. I'm sure people would say that Virgos definitely have toxic traits in relationships, but
yes, Virgo men.
I mean, maybe, what is toxic? I don't know about toxic. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying.
Or if it's something that you feel like, yeah, I probably could not do this, or I could not do that. Or maybe something that is like, okay, I messed that up, or I messed this up.
What's yours?
So I would say definitely just unrealistic expectations, I feel like, at first.
Is that toxic?
Right? I feel like,
Is that toxic?
I don't know if it's toxic, but I do think that it's an issue, right? I think
toxic? What is like considered toxic?
I feel like toxic is a continuing thing that you're not trying to change. So maybe it's not toxic, right? Because I feel like if it's something you're trying to change, that's not necessarily toxic. But I feel like if it's something that you know that you do that is not helpful to your relationship and you continue doing it, I feel like that's toxic. Or if you know something about yourself, like for example, if you know you're a sack chaser and you're not bringing nothing to the table and you're just looking for a man to carry you, right? I feel like you're going to continuously choose the type of man that's going to do that rather than that may not be the type of man for you. You know what I mean? Or the right man for you, because it keeps not working out. Like with the future girls, you know what I mean? Like what I feel like what he's saying is like, y'all know what I'm about, but y'all gonna keep choosing me. So I'm gonna keep smashing. Why not? You know what I mean?
Not the toxic, yes.
Yeah, I feel like that's the toxic. So maybe it's not toxic, but I definitely feel like my expectations are always here and I never lower them. And I don't think I ever will, but I think you kind of just have to come to it like, okay, realizing just expectations of like, okay, not a
I
fairy
don't
tale,
think
and
that
then
would be
what is
considered
reality.
toxic. That's just, your standard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So is it toxic to have high standards? Absolutely not.
I don't think that it is. I don't think that it is.
So you have none, just like me. Moving on to Mike Tyson.
And just like you, my Lord. My Lord. All right. Oh, he lost his mind.
Mike Tyson. So did you see the video the TMZ posted? TMZ Sports. Some guy was sitting behind him on JetBlue. Looks like they were in first class. They had some nice seats. And the guy was standing over here, him, antagonizing him, basically being annoying. I think he was drunk, intoxicated. And I guess Mike had it, the last straw, and he hit him with the two-piece.
He sure did. He sure did. And listen, this is very evident to who posted it. It was either Van Lathan or Charlamagne that or it might have been DL Hughley. I'm surprised I still follow him, but somebody said
that is funny.
Somebody said that the issue is not Mike Tyson, huh? Oh, somebody has said the issue is not Mike Tyson hitting him. The issue is that people feel like they can continuously do something to somebody and they won't get hit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when I saw the video and I saw two different videos, the guy was doing the most. Like the guy was doing the most on an airplane, like in his ear,
yes,
hands up like this, like, oh, Mike, yes. Oh, so this is Mike. He's behind him. He's all like this. So we had COVID and you got your head all right here. Mm-hmm. Your breath is going right here. Yes. So I think it was warranted. Like maybe not as much as he did, but I think it just stands true to people. Sometimes you gotta smack the shit out of people because that's just what it is. He was doing the most and he was drunk. So, and I do understand when you got a little toasted, but where is somebody got to tell you, calm down, sit down.
Where was the flight attendants? They could have said,
where's your people?
Chill out, Oh. But at the same time, Mike, I understand you were justified for doing what you were doing, but
he was to me.
You got lethal hands. That's an automatic lawsuit.
I know.
It's automatic. You gonna pay up some money.
Yeah. And I hope in that moment he felt like sorry, like how Kanye did, like I can afford to hurt you. Like I hope that went through his mind. Like I can afford it because you doing the most. You know what I mean? Yeah. I hope he don't just do this to everybody, but I also hope
that I heard he has though, like a few other people. Yeah, I know he beat up Don King. He beat up somebody else, like a random fan in a bar.
Okay.
So he probably I can afford to bust him up. But a Mike Tyson punch to the head, oh my God, I would have fell out. If I was that guy, I would have fell out and I came up to the ambulance. I would have milked.
Stop.
I would have milked.
Mike Tyson definitely got money, but yeah, but I don't know. I definitely would have fell out. Hold on. I definitely would have fell out. But I do feel like at the end of the day, you can't just be doing whatever you want to do to people. You don't know what people are going through. He could have just had he could have just lost $1 million or had an issue with his kids or maybe like you don't know.
Even if something didn't happen, just don't get out of my face. Don't
Get out
bother
of my
me.
face. That part. Get out of my face. Why are you right here?
Especially while traveling. Like traveling is irritating. Flying is so irritating to me. It's so irritating. So get out of my face. Just trying to get off this plane, go about my day. Stop it.
Right. Well, I mean, he got what he wanted. He'll probably get a couple $100,000.
He got what he wanted.
You know.
Yeah.
But I heard he has a rap sheet himself. So I think
I've seen that too. Yeah.
I don't know if he's won it or something.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So I don't know if he's about to go back in jail. Huh?
I don't know. I think your video is like freezing up a little bit.
I know. I saw yours freezing up too. But it comes right back.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
But it's fine now.
Yeah, it's fine now. But yeah, so I think, I'm not too mad. I'm not too mad at him putting the paws on him. He's fine. He got a little scratch. He's okay.
He's okay. He's okay. He didn't get knocked out.
He didn't get his ear bit. All seems well to me.
All is well.
I think he'll know now to not be in somebody's face on an airplane.
If you don't know now, you know. Speaking of airports, it looks like your boy ASAP Rocky was totally blindsided by 10 cops when they showed up to a private LAX terminal and put him in handcuffs. Something about a shooting that happened, alleged shooting that happened in 2021. Like, why are we out here shooting people ASAP? Like, what? I'm confused on that part.
Not only that, but I feel like ASAP, you should, if you don't, you should have a driver, security, a gunman, like a legal. Like that was a legal.
We're talking about ASAP Rocky. Now that's a lot. That's a lot of people on payroll you're talking about now. I mean, he's with Rihanna, but does he need it? Who checking for ASAP before Rihanna?
Oh, nobody was checking for him before Rihanna. But I'm saying in the sense of what's the shooting about? Like all of these people, you need to have legal people do your dirty work for you. That's how I feel. Because if I'm down, everybody down. You know what I mean? If I'm out, everybody out. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Who said that? The Game has said that on Drink Champs about his beef with 50. And he was like, the one thing that he learned from 50 from that whole beef at that time was 50 had like legal people. He had a legal security guard with a legal gun. He had some other people with a legal gun to like fight his battles for him. You know what I mean?
And I'm like, that's the smartest way. If you in some beef, yes, have a legal, off-duty cop or whoever to fight your battles. There's no way that you should be physically taking out a gun and shooting at somebody when you got that much status and money.
No way. No way. No way at all. So, I mean, the funniest thing that I seen in the comments was what you pointed out, that she getting the full baby daddy experience.
Riri is getting the full baby daddy experience.
That had me
first
dying.
The cheating room. First the cheating rumor. Now he getting locked up before the baby even come. Like you can't get no more ghettoer than that.
No more ghettoer. Like this is like, yeah, you part of the hood. You already know you part of the hood. Because your baby daddy he might as well wear a Burberry shirt to the baby shower and just make it official.
Oh my God.
Make it official.
And you know what? That's the crazy part with him and Rihanna, how Rihanna is so sarcastic. She probably would say, wear the Burberry. It'd probably be a nice little new collection, Burberry 22. But if she did that, I would really be a fan. Yes.
I love it. That would be please make him wear a Burberry shirt to the baby shower, please.
But when is the baby shower? Because she looked like she about to bust.
I know. And I think
She
she's
look like
in
she got two
Barbados.
of them in there.
She does look like it. This is her first. I'm thinking it's a boy because she looks big like that, and her nose is spreading, but we'll see. Because a lot of those things I never really went by, at least with the first, but the second I kind of held true to, but it looks like a boy, but we'll see. But yeah, I mean, I think just put him in a Burberry shirt, and this is what it is. Okay,
you gotta wear the Burberry shirt at least one time. Okay,
at least one time. At least one time.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations to them. We are excited to see this baby, and congratulations to Rihanna. She's finally gonna be in this motherhood gang. Okay, gang, gang.
All right. Blac,
Speaking
Chyna
of motherhood,
the Kardashians.
I know.
Have you
Speaking
been following
of motherhood, huh?
I said, have you been following them?
You know, a little bit, but not really. I haven't been watching like the court proceedings, but I have like looked at like, you know, all the blogs and stuff like that.
Yeah, I've seen
I mean
pieces too. I don't care enough. Like,
I know.
It's just Blac, Chyna, Kardashians.
I don't care enough. I don't care enough. I mean, and I really feel like Blac Chyna, at the end of the day, even if your show got a season 2, I mean, you probably would have got
never watched it.
That's what I'm saying. You would have got the funds from the network, but was the ratings really going to be that good? Probably not. They wasn't going to be that good. The ratings were not going to be that good for you to go through this whole court. That's what her whole thing is about. Because she's saying that they canceled her from doing season 2 of Chyna and Rob. So maybe you get an advance from that, and maybe that's your bag that you're needing, but the ratings was not going to carry you through. I don't think so.
Right. And then speaking of toxic, they were in a very toxic relationship. So it's called Blac. It was called Chyna and Rob, right?
Yeah.
Well, they were going to be done in their relationship by season 2. So you wouldn't even, it wouldn't have been Rob and Chyna anymore.
No. Facts. And that's how I feel.
Toxic.
So
this is very toxic. She said she was just joking when she put a gun to his head and said something, if you ever leave me, I'll kill you. She also wrapped the iPhone charger around his neck. Now that's toxic. Chyna is toxic. Her mama, Tokyo, is queen of toxic. That's where she gets it from.
Yeah.
Like, you don't joke. Don't play with me with no guns, period.
No, that's not something to play on at all. It's not funny. It's not funny. It's not something to play about.
It's not cute.
It's not cute at all. And what was the girl's name that was money? Yeah, it's not cute. It's not cute at all. To me, it's rooted in low self-esteem, because I don't want you liking me or loving me that much that you got to pull a gun on me.
And to me, it's rooted in psycho. See, because now I don't know if you got it all.
That part, I agree. I don't know if you got it all, because why would you go that far?
Now,
why would you go that far?
With one eye open.
Now I'm afraid. No, for real.
No, seriously.
Now I'm afraid. Yes. Now
I'm scared you may not be on your meds that you're not telling me about.
Because you wild and you really thought this was funny. Like you really thought this was a joke. No. Like you really thought that was okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's nothing funny about a gun to my face, to my body. It's nothing funny about that.
At all. And I think that, like I said, that to me with her is rooted in insecurity, because ain't no way, that's not funny. That's like how, you know, like the younger girls, when they're like, oh my God, you know, he grabbed me up. Oh my God, that was so cute. And it's like, no, that's not cute.
No.
But like younger girls in high school, I have some cousins that like younger in high school, like, you know what I mean? At the time, Like, you know what I mean? Oh, he snatched my phone and he took it for a week. That's not okay.
Okay. Yeah. No.
Right?
No.
So I feel like at the end of the day, and I just pulled that out the sky, but I'm saying it was something like that. It was something like that, but I'm like, God, this is not okay. Like, but I think that's something that, and people may not see it as deep as that, but it is. You have to start telling your kids, like, it's not funny. Like, that's not okay for a woman to think that that's okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You shouldn't, what's rooted in your mind that you have to have this man be so mad or so into
Oh, he
you or
loved
so,
me. That means
yeah,
he loves you?
yeah.
No, he doesn't respect you.
He
'Cause
doesn't respect you.
he would
That
never
part.
do that to someone that he loved, truly loved.
That part. That part.
Period.
That part. I totally agree.
Especially
Totally
if you're
agree.
doing it in front of your kids.
Period. Okay. I agree. I agree with everything that you said. So, I mean, for me, Blac Chyna I've never been a fan. Like, she started in the strip club.
Yeah.
You know, she
I don't even
always
know what is it, what Instagram, like, what does she do? What is her claim to fame?
She just was a stripper that Lil Wayne put her on. It was Lil Wayne or somebody. I think it was Wayne in Miami. He kept going to KOT.
Instagram model.
I think so. Stripper
Okay.
turned Instagram model.
Okay.
What else can we call her?
The influencer, because what are you influencing? She don't do skits.
I hope she's not influencing anyone on anything, ma'am.
I hope not either.
Okay.
Slight, like, I would, if I had to categorize her, I would put her in the like the porn industry. Not saying
Absolutely.
that she's doing porn, but it's in that it's in that realm, right?
In that
she
realm,
does
yes.
OnlyFans. So
yeah,
yeah.
I agree. Like times 100. So we'll see.
We'll follow the case. We'll see who's gonna come on top. And the Kardashians is a whole machine. So good luck, sis.
Good luck, sis. Because Chris ain't playing. Okay.
Chris
said by any means necessary, y'all all gonna work. And I don't care what type of work you do. You can work in the corner. You can work behind the video camera. Whatever you do.
But isn't it funny that all the girls are working, but big old Rob just gets to sit on his ass?
That is very true. That is very true. Why is he not working? Why is he not doing anything? He don't have
Kardashian Jr., right? He's a junior, right?
He is a junior. He is
on his ass and collect their checks.
That is very true. Why isn't he working? Kim, okay, why he not getting off his ass and working?
That's what moms do. He's the only boy. That's her. She probably go over there every clip. Listen, he got it made. Rob got it made.
Yeah. He definitely has it made. He has it made. He has it made. Yeah, that's true. I never thought about that, but it's like, why? Why does he get to skip? Like, why does he not get to do anything? But listen, they gonna milk this until they can't milk it no more. You see that all they did was change networks, so they gonna keep a bag coming in.
Yeah. What are they on? I seen. Is it Hulu? What are they on?
They're on Hulu now instead of Bravo. Yeah, they're on Hulu, or instead of E. They're on Hulu.
The Kardashians what is it called?
The Kardashians. Okay, instead of keeping up. Yeah, it's called the Kardashians.
Yeah, so. I honestly, I have no
interest.
No interest in watching it. Like, even for years, like I've never had interest in watching this show. Like,
never had an interest.
Only time I've ever catch this show was on E, when there was a Sex and the City marathon that my TV was just on, and they came on after that marathon. and then I may catch a couple shows, but no, it's not for me.
Yeah.
But speaking of networks, your girl Nene Lanithia Monique Leaks, honey, the queen, the queen of the housewives, she hit Bravo with a big fat lawsuit. Basically saying that she was racially, she tolerated a hostile and racist work environment. And most of it stemmed off of the scenes with Kim Zolciak. But Kim Zolciak is not named in this lawsuit. Right. Now, why is that? Doesn't make sense to me.
I don't think that what she wants to, she's trying to get a bag. She's trying to get a bag, right? So because she's trying to get a bag, she may or may not be beefed out with Kim, but her thing is, yeah, Kim did this, but I'm going to HR, right? So this is her thing. She's basically suing the company to say that y'all let her do this. She's stupid. She done said this, but why did y'all let her say this? And or why didn't you guys edit it out? Because keep in mind, a lot of lawsuits can be fixed by just not playing it, right? Just don't fucking play it.
Yeah.
But they don't do that because it's good for TV, it's good for ratings. So I think that's what she's going after. Like, hey, you guys allowed it. I called a flag on the play. I told y'all she was racist. I told you she was doing this, doing that. Why did y'all keep her on the show? Or why did y'all continue to allow this? So okay. I think she's going the technical route because it really should be both of them, but she's only going at Bravo and Andy to say that
she's going at a lot on that lawsuit. It's Bravo, Andy, it's Bravo's subsidiaries. It's like 30 people on that lawsuit. It's 25 Does.
Okay.
Along with Bravo, Andy, Bravo. It's like a lot of people she's going through.
Okay.
So that's why I said, why is not Kim on there? If you got all these people, why not throw her in the mix?
She just going for the bigger bag. I think Kim got a bag, but the bigger bag is Bravo and whoever.
Yeah, but it also, I mean, you got for your evidence, she's the main character. So why not?
That's why I said she should be doing both. But I think Bravo is just the bigger bag.
Yeah.
And or she might be cool with her now. And like, I told y'all.
But Andy as an individual too.
Really?
Yeah, you got to
I think she got beef with Andy because he do you remember that tweet years ago? He had said like, look, she's not into the show. When this was a couple years ago when she didn't come back to the show and they were like, oh my God, what is happening to Nene? He's like, can't you tell she's not interested? So I don't know if they fell out or they had a whole beef going, but
yeah, I don't know. But also Kim left the show and got her own show. I think that's what Nene is kind of mad about, that she hasn't really got her own spinoff. Because she also has beef with Candy, who has several spinoffs. Several.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. She definitely strikes me as not being the I'm happy for you type of thing, type of friend. She definitely strikes me as that. She strikes me as attention, as look at me, you know what I mean? She doesn't strike
I'm the HBIC.
Yeah.
Like, girl, stop it.
Yeah, she doesn't strike me as somebody who's happy for their friend. And I guess Candy, they do have a long history of not being friends, whatever, right? But I think you're right. I think that's like mostly of what she has an issue with. But my thing is, you going about it to me the wrong way. You got a new boo, your husband passed away. That's a storyline. You can easily be like, okay, put me on there. They want to hear about him. They want to hear what happened. They want to hear about my new man.
They don't want her back though, because she's been saying that Bravo's racist. She's been saying that.
Oh, okay.
You remember? She's been called out, Andy.
I
So
don't
why
remember
would
her
they
calling
bring
out
her?
Andy.
Oh yeah, like 2 or 3 years ago.
Okay, I don't remember that.
Yeah, you have to go back, Google it. But yeah, she's been calling them out. So why bring her back to the show if she's saying we're racist?
So was that before or after she had originally came back? She just came back a
This
couple
is
years
after.
ago.
Yeah, this is
Okay.
after that.
So that's what I'm saying. If you've been having an issue, why come back? You coming back for the bag? And I mean, just say that. If
And
you coming back for the bag.
she has said after she called them racist, Andy and Bravo, she has said that she would come back to the show. So why are you coming back? Or why would you come back?
If they're so racist.
So I don't know. Just make it make sense. But I get it. I get it. Try, try. You can try, but I don't know. I don't think it's looking good for her on this lawsuit. But it's always worth a try.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know about this lawsuit, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I think it might.
I said we'll see.
It might be. Yeah, it might be a little settlement, but I don't know. We'll see if they have their ducks in a row. But shout out to Nene.
Shout out to Lenithia.
Okay, so keeping up with our housewives. Okay, I know you guys have seen Real Housewives of Potomac star Ashley Darby. So excuse me. Ashley is finally leaving her husband, who may not go to her church. I don't think he's ever went to her church, right?
No.
Right. So she just said that basically her and Michael are at very different stages of their lives and have very different goals for their future. So either one or two things for me. The season has started and he did something else in addition to the numerous things that he has done. And she's done getting embarrassed on national television, or she's just done getting embarrassed on national television. And maybe he didn't do nothing, and maybe it's just like, yeah, I'm done. Now, coincidentally, if you guys remember, she extended out her prenuptial agreement. So it's a couple years ago. Yeah, it was at least 5 years ago. She extended out her prenup to basically state that she wanted to work on it and, extend it out for 5 years. Well, those 5 years are up. Officially.
She got 2 kids.
She gets a lump sum. She gets a very nice lump sum. I thought I read something like 20 million or something like that.
He's worth 20 million.
Okay, he's worth 20 million. Okay, okay. So I mean, maybe 1 to 5. Yeah, well, after lawyers' fees and all that.
5, over 5, I would say.
Over 5, we hope.
Because he it's documented that he's a cheater. So, he's going through the ringer on that one.
He's going through the ringer, for sure. It's documented. It's documented. So, I mean, listen, for me, Ashley is calculated and she is doing all the things that she needs to do to make sure that she is okay and her kids are okay. And I hate that for her family because, mother, husband, mother, father, you know what I mean, with the family. But I am an advocate for that's fine also, right? You know what I mean?
Ashley's young. She's a nice woman. I think she will remarry and probably have another baby.
Oh, absolutely. I think that she will. But I'm an advocate for, at the end of the day, I'm not a you have kids, so stay with him type of person. I'm not that type of person at all. I know a lot of people are like,
especially when you embarrassing me to that extent.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's like
never gonna happen for
me. And then
he's
he looks like the crypt keeper, on top of you being old.
He does.
And ugly.
This is very true. I'm not
I'm just saying.
Not agreeing, but I know a lot of people because they do have a family and they do have 2 kids. So I do know a lot of people, married people, that be like, listen, you got 2 kids by this man. You need to make your marriage work. You need to get your husband back, making sure it works. And I'm just not an advocate for that. At the end of the day, I think that, is it very challenging? Yes. Should it be a very, very, very thought out decision? Yes, I do think, because at the end of the day, you still have these kids where now you have, so the kids have come in, right, on your life and what you're doing, but now you have disrupted theirs, right? So I feel like, yes, you do need to explain things to them, but the bigger thing is you being respected and your children see you being respected. Because you have 2 boys. So are they gonna think like, oh, this is where it's at. This is what I should be doing, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yes, exactly.
So that's why I'm not an advocate for that. Now, I am an advocate for like, okay, do what you can do if you want to, if you know what I mean. But I know a lot of people like, listen, girl, stay with your husband. I'd be like, no.
It's a no for me.
No, it's a no for me. You know what I mean? Not with something serious like that. And especially that's a choice to me.
Well, yes. And shout out to Ashley for, planning that exit out very
Listen, she did that, okay?
Okay.
She did that. Okay, she did. I can't wait to watch. So I'm looking forward to the new season.
Yes.
All right, so let's get into what are we watching? Because we love a good movie and series, honey.
Oh, yes.
So, yes.
Okay, so the First Lady, I haven't watched this yet, but I have seen the pictures of Viola Davis puckering up her lips. I don't know if you've seen that, but
I didn't see that.
Okay, yes, you have to Google it. They've actually been going to town on it. But she's playing the First Lady, Michelle Obama, in a new Showtime series. It's reframing American history through the eyes of the First Ladies. Michelle Pfeiffer is on there, and a couple other women or popular actresses, but I forgot their names, but they're all playing like First Ladies of, past presidents.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm interested to see it. I don't have Showtime, so I don't know if I'll be seeing it anytime soon.
Okay.
But the pitch, you have to watch, you have to see the memes.
I have to see it.
Hilarious.
So I think I have Showtime. I'll share that if I do. I think I have not seen this. I've only seen a couple of the clips, but I haven't seen any of the memes either. So I need to check it out.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. The way she's holding her lips is like, why are you doing that? And it's like 4 pictures of her doing it in different scenes. It's really interesting, actually.
Oh man.
Yeah. But hopefully she gets an Emmy for it. We'll see. Viola, she's top tier. She's top tier.
Oh, Viola is top tier. What? Yeah. How to Get Away with Murder is like my favorite show. It's off now, but it was so good.
Yeah.
All right. So if anyone has been watching, Good Girls is back. So this is on Netflix, and I don't even know how I stumbled upon it because it might have been like one of the top things at the time, but this was at least last summer. Nobody is in it that I know, at least. All new actors.
It's like a heavy set Black woman.
Yeah, where's she from?
She be on a lot of things, but I can't pinpoint. She's one of those actors that know them, but you don't know their name, which is always weird to me.
Yeah.
They be in a lot of things, but you just don't know their name. But she's one of those. Yeah. But yeah, okay. So I tried watching that and I couldn't get into it.
What? It's so good. It's good from the sense of like so it's 3 women all housewives. Well, no. One is a housewife, the other is a high school dropout, and the other is just like trying to make it. Like she's working, she's not a housewife. And they're just trying to, they're trying to spice up. They need some confetti in their life. So without giving up too much, they're searching for confetti. Okay. And boy did they find it. They found it. And for well, we're on the 4th season now. So for 4 seasons, they're trying to get away from the confetti, but they keep going towards it because it keeps their lives interesting and exciting. And you know what I mean? So it's really good.
They found the ultimate confetti. They didn't just find confetti. They found the New Year's Eve ball drop confetti.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. They found the ultimate confetti, and it's based out of Detroit. So, yep.
Is so it a lot of
it is. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So a lot of stuff that you'll see like, what did I see? I saw a shot of downtown. I saw a shot of the old train station. Nice. But most of the time they're in a house and they're in a strip club type of thing. But they do some Canada, like we go across the border to Canada, but it's based out of Detroit.
Oh, nice. Okay, well maybe I'll have to try it again.
Yes, it's really good. I like it. I'm watching it right now. I'm watching the most recent season, which is season 4. So I'm on the last 2 episodes. It's really good. And I think there's either season 5 or something. I got to look it up, but something's coming out May 6th. So I have to look it up, but it's on Netflix, you guys. I think
girls, check it out.
It's a good watch. Another good watch is Working Moms. Working, WORKIN with an apostrophe. Because if you put the G in there, well, it'll come up, but it's called Working Moms. It's really funny. It's way more funny than Good Girls.
This is on Netflix, you said? Okay.
I stumbled across this one too. So this is 5 different moms. And some of them, so like 2 of them are stay at home, 2 of them work. One of them, her husband was cheating on her. One of them, her daughter is just like 13 and she is terrible. I would have been mangled her. Mangled. She trifling, she talked back, she cussed at her.
Oh, that's that age. That's that age.
Oh, mangled. Okay. That's around with me. Okay. Mangled. Okay. But it's good. It goes through. The best way I can explain it is it really goes through like the life of being a new mom and just a mom in general. And not that, like, not everyone is married. It's a baby mama on there. They got 2 Asians on there. It's a Black girl on there. Like, it's very, very well versed.
Okay.
And it just goes through all the things that you deal with being a mom, breastfeeding, daycare, all that type of stuff. But they're sarcastic with it. Like, very sarcastic with it. So it's really good. The new season, I'm all caught up. Season 6 is coming out May 10th. So I'm excited to watch it.
Yes, check it out.
Yeah, it's really, really good.
I want to say that I tried that one as well. I think they were like, I think they were like in the first season where they like in a class, something like that. Somebody boobs was out or they were breastfeeding or something.
Okay, so they were in like a new mom's class.
Yeah, new mom's class. Yeah. I tried that one. Yeah, I don't know. It's a lot of shows that I just be like, I can't get into. Yeah, but I got to do better. I got to start watching.
You got to keep watching it. I think you will like Working Moms more than Good Girls because Working Moms is way more sarcastic and funny. Good Girls is a little bit more drama and suspense type of thing, but it's still funny though.
Yeah.
It's still funny though. Yeah.
Okay, well, that's our TV recap for the week.
Yes. Okay, so we wanted to get into something called this or that.
Yes.
And it's kind of a play on, just like this or that. What would you choose? You can have an explanation or you don't have to have an explanation, right? And so like I think they do this on Drink Champs and maybe a couple other like
a lot of podcasts do that.
Yeah, podcasts, but I figured it would be good to kind of just get our take on like this or that, whichever one.
Sure.
So, okay, so let's get into it. The first one is respect or loyalty.
I'll go with loyalty. I mean, the most disrespected person in the world is a Black woman, so we already used to the disrespect, so loyalty. I choose loyalty, honey.
That's true.
Nothing like a loyal friend, loyal family member, somebody, it's nothing like somebody you can trust. You don't got to respect me, but can I trust you?
Yes. So I agree though. I agree, but I chose respect because I feel like when somebody respects you, they're going to be loyal to you because they're going to respect the fact that.
But you can't choose loyalty and respect. Yes, that's the true. Yes, respect. If they respect you, they will be loyal to you. But in this situation, you can't.
Yeah, I'm choosing respect. Yeah.
No, I both in this situation.
No, I know. Well, in the situation, well, I feel like no, you have to choose one. But I do feel like if somebody respects you, that loyalty is gonna come.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I mean? So I agree with what you're saying because at the end of the day, we're the most disrespected. So that's why I chose respect because I feel like at the end of the day, if you respect me, you're going to move different. You're going to move different because I'm going to be a thought because you respect me in a sense. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, I feel like being loyal to me, and if we're talking about relationships, could mean like, oh, that's my wife. So, you know what I mean? I don't care what happened. You can't call my wife, but they might still be doing something on the side.
Yeah, people can respect you, but then they can also be stabbing you behind your back.
I agree.
But I think it's like, it's one of those, it's damned if you do, damned if you don't.
I know. That's very true. Okay. This one was funny. I put it on there just for shits and giggles.
Yeah, we need some people in the comments to really weigh in on this one because
we do. I would like to hear the specific debates on.
I'm gonna grab my wine bottle real quick.
This is how much she doesn't even think that this should be a conversation. Just saying. That's how much I even think this needs to be an option. But I'm gonna give it to y'all, okay? Beyonce or Brandy?
No. Give the people what they like to argue. Beyonce, the Queen Bee, or the vocal Bible, as they say.
Oh, okay.
Bible, Brandy, aka Moesha.
Baby mama.
Baby mama.
Baby mama. Is it baby mama? I mean, listen, if you chose Brandy, that's fine also.
Let us know why.
Yes. That's what I want to know. Like, tell me why you think she's so much better than Beyonce that you would choose her over Beyonce. That's what I really want to know. Like, I changed my mind.
Try to change your mind.
Try to change my mind. Just saying. All right. While you guys ponder on that. Okay. Quinn, love or money?
Money.
Listen. Okay. So I did choose money. However, I have a caveat because I do feel like I chose money on the strength of, in my thought, if I love you, I'm not going to love you and you broke or like you homeless or like you don't got, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like my love is going to encompass all of that is you. Like, I feel like my selection is not going to be where you don't have it like that. Now, it could be where at a certain point in life you don't have it like that, and that's okay. And that's okay.
Money buys happiness. Hey, I've been broke for too long. I've been broke for too long. Money me, please. Money me, please.
Money, please. Okay, so I'm in the middle. I'm a yes and. Yes. Yeah, that's very true.
Yes, yeah. It's either or though. Listen, I love, I do. But it's either or. I'm taking money. Sorry, not sorry. We on a yacht.
Sorry, not sorry. Okay, yes, I am. Well, I chose money, but I chose it because of my reasoning. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna, I don't know. I guess you would say, am I only gonna love you if you have money? And then maybe so, but not like money, but like have yourself together. You're gonna bring a table to the table. Like, I can't see myself, because me loving you is encompassing everything about you. So you have to have drive, determination, dedication, and that's all around your career.
The money will come. Is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I think.
Yeah, this is you. Yeah, you have to like break it down. Like money, it's like a situation where you have to actually break it down. But if I had to choose,
just immediately.
Yeah.
I agree. We chose the same one. I agree.
I'd rather cry in a Rolls Royce. I'd
rather not cry at all. But
I'd rather cry in a Cullinan.
Okay. Next one. Drake or Ye?
Drake or Ye? Music wise or just overall? Either overall. Way, Drake, but
that's big facts, okay? I'm like, well, I mean, overall, I guess if you wanna,
Yeah, it's Drake all day. Drake is your certified lover boy. He makes hits on top of hits on top of hits.
I know. Listen, we love Aubrey Graham on this podcast. I'm sorry. I know y'all think, I don't know. I think a lot of people love Drake, but I think a lot of people love to hate Drake.
Also. Oh, yes, the haters.
You know what I mean? Yeah. It's the haters. He's so emotional.
It's just like the Beyonce. He has the same haters as Beyonce haters. Like but they're mostly men. He has the men haters.
That's very true. It's so weird. Beyonce has a lot of women haters, and Drake has a lot of men haters. Yeah. Why is that? Why is that though?
Because they are the shit. They make quality content.
Like above average quality.
Above average,
above average quality content.
I mean, I don't understand it. But they're haters, both Drake's haters, men haters, and Beyonce's women haters. They say that they are not as talented as people say they are, but they are.
But they are though. That's the thing.
Like, what are you? So they would compare Brandy to a Beyonce, saying that Beyonce is not on Brandy's level, but the facts are there.
The facts are there.
The statistics are in. Like what are we looking at?
I don't know. And I'm concerned at your judgment. Like I'm not trusting. No, for real. I'm not trusting you now because your judgment is off.
Your judgment is off.
Your judgment is so off. I can't even trust you now. I'm good. Cause you telling me that Brandy is like, no, like for real, you think she better than Beyonce? Yeah, that's off. That's way off. That's so off.
I know you grew up with Brandy. She was the girl.
I know.
We give her those flowers. We do.
I know. She want to be down. She want to be down.
She want to be down, and
she wants to be down.
She was down for a long time. Brandy did run. She did run TV. She had some hits, but she stopped.
She did.
AKA fell off.
She fell off.
And that's just the fact of the, that's the matter of the fact. And she has not been able to come back on top. That's the difference.
This is the difference. And I do agree. If y'all heard the statement that she says, like, I think your ability to come back after not being out for so long matters more than anything. Yes. Because depending on what the time frame is, it might be a whole different generation, a whole different set of things that we're talking about, a whole different, trend and all that.
Fan base is now stuck. You're stuck with these people who grew up with you from being a teenager, and they follow you through their 40s and 50s or whatever, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. You stopped. You didn't continue. Yeah.
Exactly. So,
yeah. I agree with that. I agree with that.
We don't take Brandy's talent away from her. Yes, she can sing. Vocal Bible is a stretch, but she is definitely talented.
The Vocal Bible is that's Kiki Wyatt, and we're gonna move on.
Yes, I need to guys in the comments, please explain why she is the Vocal Bible. She definitely has a very nice voice. We're not taking that away from her, but the Vocal Bible, Whitney Houston. If we want to give that title, yes.
Kiki Wyatt.
Who else? The Vocal Bible is very strong.
That is very strong. That's a statement. Like, that's a strong statement. Okay. So if y'all are gonna say that she's the Vocal Bible, why? Like, tell me why. Or not only that, y'all know how I feel about Beyonce, and that's cool, whatever. Let's go over that. Tell me why you think she's better than Kiki vocally. Like, change my mind. Because Kiki, and I love Beyonce, but Kiki is blowing. Blowing.
Kiki is blow. Kiki can blow, but she
blowing.
She's busy having babies. She
can't. Oh yeah, I mean, she on her 11th child.
She can't focus on her career.
No, she not career-wise, but just vocally, she's way better than Brandy. What are y'all talking about? Like,
I mean, honestly, I prefer Beyonce's voice over Brandy's. Like, she has range.
Yes.
She makes songs. She can make a song like I prefer her songs over Brandy.
Me too, for sure.
And I can't name a new Brandy song.
Baby Mama. And also, I mean, let's just get into it.
Oh, baby, she made a song named Baby Mama.
And also, like, are you letting your daughter listen to that? Like, I get it. Okay.
Well, you remember she lied and said she was married.
She sure did. And we ain't forgot. Hold tight, Brandy. We ain't forgot. Okay. We ain't forgot. But what I'm saying is,
she lied for her fans.
Yeah, she lied to make it seem like something that she wanted it to be, and it wasn't. But honestly, the whole Baby Mama song, like, I was listening, it came on serious.
I was about to say, I haven't heard
it. It came on serious, and I was listening to it, and I'm like, why would you even let your daughter listen to something like this? Like, you're glorifying, and maybe, okay, like, I get it. You don't have to be married, but I feel like you're glorifying. If you don't believe in marriage, that's fine. You're the exception. You go over there, that's fine. Mm-hmm. But I feel like you're glorifying kind of having a child with someone and just being that child's baby's mama. Like, I didn't really care for that. If you have a child with someone, perfect, great. And you guys are working well and you don't want to be married, of course, whatever, we don't care. But are you going to let your daughter, Brandy, listen to that? Or did you just make that to try to empower the baby mamas of the world, but you really teaching your daughter behind closed doors, no, you need to get married. No, you need to make for sure this man loves you.
Term baby mama really irks me.
I know.
Because it's so irritating because when a woman or a man say, "Oh, that's my baby mama," I don't know if you're saying this is just your baby mama or is this your girlfriend? Some people will be in a relationship and call, "That's my baby daddy," instead of saying, "This is my boyfriend." Yes, we have a kid together, but this is my boyfriend. But they will just say, "That's my baby daddy," or "my baby mama," but they're together, living together. But then you have people that are not together that says, "This is my baby mama, my baby daddy." So it's no separation. I don't know if y'all together or you're not when you use that term, if that makes sense.
That does make sense. And I think you should be clear because I didn't ask you about your kid with this person. I asked you if you were in a relationship with her.
Exactly. Exactly. So is this your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your fiance? Like, say that instead of saying baby daddy, baby mama. So now I'm confused.
I agree. Are you in a relationship with a woman or not? I didn't ask you about your kids. I didn't ask you about none of that. Does this woman feel like you are her man or not? It's a yes or no question. Is she gonna have a problem with you talking to me? Is she gonna feel like you her man? Have you given off anything?
These are the questions that you have to ask. You have to go deeper.
I know.
Unfortunately.
I know, unfortunately. You shouldn't have to because, come on now, if you say you got a baby mama, okay, but are y'all together or y'all not? But, niggas gonna be technical, right? To get what they want. Like, "Oh, well, I mean, we stay together, but not at night. I just come in when she sleep." Like, come on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And for me, I've always been the type, it's like, you play the lotto because I'm too smart. You better off, I'm telling you.
You better off, please. Please don't make me. Please don't make me tap into that side because I don't want
to. Do not. Don't make me.
I don't want to.
Oh my goodness. Like, I don't want to tap into that side. I don't want to talk to you crazy. I don't want to make you seem like you stupid as hell, like you sounding.
Oh,
but it's coming. It's coming.
Don't make me be condescending.
Please. I know. But look at what you handed me though. We stay together, but I just go there at like 3 just to have somewhere to sleep. Bro, you better off, like, you know what? I just had a baby. Yes, this is the mother of my children. We do stay together. We rocky right you better off coming that route.
Yes.
And then let me make my decision. But the reason why niggas don't do that, Quinn, is because they want to make the decision for you. Right? They don't want to miss out.
Oh no.
They don't want to miss out. They don't want to miss out.
Exactly.
They don't want to miss out because they know you're going to be like, "Oh, nah." You know what I mean? So it's like, "Oh, well, that's my baby mama," but it ain't like that. Your baby is 6 months.
But does she think it's like that? You bringing groceries home and y'all cooking, she cooking dinner, you cooking dinner. Like,
that's a family. That's a family.
It's a whole family.
That's a whole family.
And embrace it.
Why not?
Why not?
I don't know. It's weird to me.
It's
weird. Like, it's very weird. And it's like, it's contradictory to what they say. You say that you want to settle down. You want somebody cooking for you that's not out here outside.
And be having that at the house the whole time.
The whole time. I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
You have it at the house. You live, huh? Y'all, good night. Y'all, yeah. I hope y'all didn't see my little hair. Y'all, good night. She said that's why I chose money. Listen.
At this point in life.
At this point, I get it, but no, I get it. Like, it's too much of people handing you some BS. Like, why are you handing me this in a nicely wrapped bag? Like, I'm not gonna unwrap it and see the big pile of bull that you trying to hand me, that you trying to, you know what I mean? But
and let's normalize not saying baby mom, baby daddy. I
agree.
I don't like it. I hate it. I honestly hate it.
Yeah, I agree though. I agree. I don't like it. I mean, I will hope not, you know, that my husband has ever referred to me. But I mean, in general,
See, when you married, that's cute.
That's my wife.
That's my baby
cute?
mom.
Oh, yeah, that is kind of cute.
That's
I see
my
what
baby daddy. Or that's my boyfriend. I
Okay.
like that. That's cute when you playing around.
Okay.
You get what I'm
But
saying?
you're talking about yes. But you're talking about somebody that you meet. You need the straight details. Don't tell me, oh, that's my baby mama, you know. Oh, no, it ain't like that. You know, I just go over there a couple of days a week, pick up my kid.
That, and just not even me meeting somebody, but somebody like that's in a relationship. They're in a relationship, they have kids, and they refer to their person as their baby mama or baby daddy instead of boyfriend or girlfriend.
Yeah. I get what you're saying. Cause it's like, why are you not saying
so when y'all break up, that's still your baby mama, still your baby daddy.
So you need to go with the relationship part, because that's what I'm asking about.
Exactly.
I don't even like kids, so I really don't give a fuck about
my
your
girlfriend,
kids.
even though you have a kid. This is still your girlfriend until you make her your fiance. Like,
that's it.
Go with the proper titles.
I agree.
Because to me, a baby mom and baby daddy, that means you guys are not together. Right?
Yes. I would say, that's what I would say, but I don't think these niggas go by that though.
They don't. I think they think it's so cute to say baby mom, baby dad.
Do they?
I think so.
Do they know that women don't think it's cute?
I think they think it's cute. But I need to listen to Brandy's song because I need to know what specifically she's talking about.
Baby mama strong and doing it all on her own, which is another thing. Like,
why call it baby mama? Why not call it mamiana? Or, you know what I mean? Like, why call it baby mama?
I don't know, dog. I have no idea. I do think that
my baby mama harder than a lot of you.
I know.
100 hit the lottery. That's why I be like, that's so cute when you're married.
When you married, yeah.
Or if y'all are not married, but this is your girlfriend and you're saying it in that way, but don't introduce. Oh, this is my baby mama. Oh my God, that's so cringy to me.
I know it's very cringy, very cringy. I think what they should go by is, if you're meeting someone or you trying to get to know, hey Quinn, how you doing? I'm trying to get to know you. Okay, are you in a relationship? Like, don't tell me about your kids. I didn't ask yet. Don't tell me about your kid's mother. I didn't ask about that. I'm asking about a relationship. You know what I mean? So maybe that'll help. I don't know. I'm trying to help them out. Maybe that will help in asking that. But I kind of feel like how you feel, where it's like at the end of the day, you know whether somebody is checking for you or you checking for them. So give up that information freely. I shouldn't have to ask around.
I have 2 kids by this woman, one by give it all up.
For real, because where I think men go wrong is like we not gonna find out. Like, I'm not gonna check, and like I'm not a whole IT investigator. Like,
just don't make me find out.
Don't make me find out, because once I have to find out on my own, that's worse.
Now you a liar.
Now you can't be trusted. Now you a liar. Now I'm looking at you way different, because I had to find this out on my own rather than you telling me.
Absolutely. But that's why we chose money. And then we got to this subject by Drake. We chose Drake. What about light or dark liquor?
Oh yeah. So I'm a dark. I'm sorry. I can't do it. Listen, in my younger days, I for sure was a vodka, tequila, all day. What I'm finding is that the dark lets me get up in the morning and continue being a mom.
Okay,
So
yes,
I'm able
you
to
definitely
get up.
have to do what works for you. Yes,
Exactly.
absolutely.
Exactly. So I'm able to get up. I can get up. I can do what I need to do. I don't have a hangover. I don't have a headache. I don't need to sleep for a longer time. You know, I might, be a little woozy, but I'm able to continue on with my life the next day. That's why I'm a darkie.
That's good. I mean, you have to listen to your body, whatever makes you feel good. Unfortunately, I mean, not unfortunately, fortunately, I don't really get hangovers, whatever I drink. So, but I prefer a light. I will do it like a reposado tequila. That's the darkest I would go. Anejo, I can do that, but I don't really like dark because it just makes me like, it's kind of like, I don't know, it just feel like it just makes me feel heavy. It's like sugary. Like I don't really like, I will sip it, but I prefer vodka tequila.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I can do
drink anything. Now don't get me wrong.
I know.
I drinks anything, but
I know. I'm not
discriminating.
discriminating. Yes.
Yeah, I don't get side effects yet as far as hangovers.
Okay, so I do get side effects. I'm straight on the vodka. I can't do it. I am one of those people, but I'm still in the tequila game. I had some before this podcast, and I was quite fine. I'm quite fine. So I feel like with the tequila, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Next time you come down.
Fine. Okay, the next one. Let's see. Yes. Oh my God, that was so good when you made it.
We got to go get it made for us though at a bar. Yes.
At a bar. Okay. Yeah. For sure. Okay, coffee or tea?
That's a hard one. Probably coffee, only because I would drink it in the morning before work just because, but I would prefer tea because it just has more benefits as far as health wise, but I just like the smell of coffee.
Yeah.
But tea is top tier. I like them both.
Tea is top tier. Yeah, both of them.
Yeah.
I'm more of a coffee girl. Now I will do tea, but coffee is my judge. Like it's my thing. I have at least 2 to 3 cups a day. I don't know if I should be proud of that or not, but I'm a coffee girl. Now I will do cream, not a lot, a good amount of cream, but I have to have my coffee cold. I don't know what it is. I used to drink it hot. But now I have to have it iced coffee every day.
Have you ever had coffee ice cream? So
yes, I've had coffee ice cream. Yeah, it is really good. I do like coffee ice cream. Yeah. I haven't had ice cream in a while actually, but I do like coffee ice cream.
Coffee ice cream is top tier.
It is top tier. Okay, and the last one, popularity or peace?
Peace all day. Peace me, please.
Peace me, please.
What's your popularity? I ain't never been popular. Don't want to be. Don't need to be.
Right.
This podcast.
Okay.
Their popularity me, please. But we still gonna be. Listen, we still gonna have our peace, honey. It's nothing like money cannot buy peace.
I agree. So we agree on this one. I definitely am a peace person. I ain't never been popular. I never really wanted to be popular. Pretty like nerdy, like got good grades. I surprisingly in senior year won class sweetheart, but I wasn't a popular person. So
I don't know
how that came about. But
I was not popular at all.
See? Yeah. So, I wasn't popular at all.
Weird, but yeah. You see how unpopular I was. The the person that I met down here, we never even met, and we stayed on the
So
same
wait,
block.
did he go to your high school though?
No, he didn't, but
Okay.
he stayed on the block. We know everybody.
Yeah.
But the only reason is because I was not
out here.
Yeah.
Yeah. For sure. So no, I definitely was not. My out here years came at like 22. It was very later on in life. As far as like, going out, clubbing, or just like, hanging and going out. So I was never, but even now as an adult, I would still choose peace over popularity. You know what I mean? Like I would still choose being peaceful with my life. And I guess if it meant not having people know about my life or what was going on, I'm fine with that. As long as I have peace, give me the money and the trips and I'm good. You don't have to know who I am. You know what I mean?
Listen,
I don't have to be known.
You don't need to know my every move.
Nope, not at all. Okay.
Peace,
I posted that part. I posted a meme, like if I post where I'm at, I already left. and that rang true. Because okay, you do. You really do. Yeah. People be watching.
Oh, they not at home?
Right. Oh, they left out?
But we got the cameras all over the perimeter. So try me if you want. Yeah, already left.
Yeah, I got that one. So the popularity or peace one, that was stemmed from a clip of Jim Carrey. I don't know if you saw it. Lil Duval had posted it, and he said that he's retiring.
Who, Jim Carrey?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's been retired, but go ahead.
He has been retired, but what he said was really good. At least to me, he was like, "Hey, listen, I have enough." He was just like, if there's a script that comes that's amazing, that's like, something I really have to do, I'll do it. Mm-hmm. But you probably won't hear this. I want peace. Like, I don't want to go out and be known, even though he is.
Who so that was been weird. Interviewing Jim Carrey lately because he had commented on the Chris Rock and Will thing.
Did he say?
Is this a separate interview?
It might be the same. I didn't see him comment on that though. Yes, the clip that I saw was specific about him retiring.
Okay. Yeah, he commented on that.
Okay.
He said that Chris Rock should sue Will Smith.
Oh, okay.
But I'm like, who is interviewing this guy? Ain't nobody. You've been had peace, my dear. For like,
I know
you had peace for years.
Well, remember the girl killed herself. Remember his girlfriend killed herself.
No, I did not. What?
Yeah, so a couple of years ago, he had a girlfriend that he was with for a long time, for at least like 3 to 5 years, and she committed suicide.
Wow.
Yeah, this was like right before the pandemic, I want to say, or right at the pandemic. It was either 2019 or 2020.
Something like that.
Yeah. Okay. So he was but he has not been in the spotlight like that. So it's like, okay, Jim. But my thing was when he was just like, hey, listen, you probably won't hear any other celebrities saying my money is handled correctly. Like, I'm all right. Like, I'm okay. I want to live my life. Now, hopefully him living his life means like traveling, being with his children, whatever. At least that's what it would mean for me. But that's what he was saying. Like, hey, listen, I am good. And Lil Duval reposted it basically saying that this is what did he say? This is what I'm trying to attain, or this is what true peace look like. Something like that. Something like this is what true peace looks like, and this is what I want, or whatever.
Okay.
So
yeah, but, Duval, we love Duval. We stand for Duval, but we
do love Duval.
He posts his piece, but you're also posting it. So you still want that popularity as well.
Yeah, definitely. I think he wants. Yeah, I think he probably needed for a check is what I was saying, because he needs to. He has that verification.
He's he's up there with the comedians, but he's not too. You know what I mean? Like, he's not in the conversation of a top 5 or even a top 10. I don't think.
I agree. But I haven't seen him though to really make a true assessment. Like I've never been to a Lil Duval show.
Me either. I don't think. If I have, it definitely wasn't memorable, but I don't think I have.
I don't think I have either.
Yeah.
So like I want to go to make a true assessment, but I would agree that he's not.
Is he on tour now or what?
He is on tour, the No Cap tour with DC Young Fly, D. Ray Davis. It's a couple others.
Okay.
He's coming to Detroit, and I think Houston is actually next week. He posted. Houston is next week. Or coming up. He put Houston and then 2 others are coming up. So I think he has a few dates out there. But I mean, I do like Lil Duval. I do think it's like, okay, come on now, you posting so you can get a check. Because every time you post, you get a check because you verified.
Exactly.
So stop, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Once you really turn on the intelligence with niggas, it'd be like, okay, stop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I get what he's saying. I get what both of them are saying in the sense of like, okay, I want peace. Like, I don't care if you see what I got on or you see me at the Met Gala or whatever, or, you know, I just want.
Well, even if they're day to day, you know, they're celebrities. So, you know, they can't go to the store without somebody saying, hey, can I get a picture? And now these people don't even ask. They pulling up.
I know.
So
it's real disrespectful to me.
It's very disrespectful.
It's real disrespectful. Mm-hmm. So Jim, his whole thing of like, hey, I want to be out and nobody recognizes me. Jim Carrey, that's never going to happen unless you just look so different.
Yeah, I was about to say he could probably get away with it a lot. Especially if he's scruffy looking, you know, he can get away with it. Now, Lil Duval is very little. And, you know, he can't really hide his identity unless you got a mask on, which masks do help a lot.
They do cover it. But I'm going to see Duval from his security. And I will hope Jim Carrey has security too.
Well, it depends on where you're going. Like if you're just making a store run to Walgreens.
Sure. Yeah.
You don't need security for that. Yeah. Not to come in with you. Like,
yeah.
Come on, you ain't Beyonce. Like, come on, like seriously, like those type, you can get away with that. But it's still annoying, even when the cashier is like, oh, you know, that's like peace that you can't just peacefully go into it like we have, you know. They don't have our peace.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. They don't have our peace, but I think that's what they are searching for. Right. So I think they get all this fame and stardom and money, and then they're looking for the piece that we have where, you know what I mean? Nobody knows.
That would be okay. So instead of popularity, peace or money. And we're talking about peace, like, you know, like the piece that we have now, we can go in somewhere versus a Rihanna, Beyonce, everywhere you go.
Okay.
But that's something, you know, that's hard because
that is hard.
I can imagine being Beyonce or Rihanna and you just got swarms of people just everywhere you go.
I know.
And it's annoying. Just like the Mike Tyson dude. Like, you know.
I know. Mm-hmm. And you can't do anything or go anywhere. I agree.
You can't be regular.
Yeah. And I think Jim Carrey has a chance to be regular, but I think I don't want to underestimate the white people.
Definitely got a chance to be regular. Like, listen, I'm sorry. Jim Carrey, I love Jim Carrey. He is a legend for sure, but he should have a decent amount of peace.
He should, but he acting like he don't. But I agree. He should.
He should have a decent amount of
peace. He should. He definitely should. He for sure should. Okay. So that was our this or that. We'll try to do that, you know, every couple of episodes.
Give us some ideas. Comments. I've seen like silly ones, like would you rather walk around with wet socks or bare feet, like whatever it is, just give it to us. We gonna break it down and analyze it and
It's wet socks for me because I can't do the barefoot. Oh, I can't do the barefoot.
Oh, no. It was either wet socks or a rock in your shoe.
Oh, I could do a rock in my shoe. Ooh. Yeah, I'll just keep.
They both annoying. You know how you
Yeah, you just keep scooting it to the front. That's it. You just keep scooting it to the front. Because I ain't walking barefoot on nobody's concrete. I can't do it. And the reason why I can't do it is because I had several drunk years of doing that and I refuse. Okay. there has definitely been times, okay, downtown drunk, like, oh, I can't have my shoes on. And I'm walking downtown Detroit with no shoes on. I can't do it. Ooh.
Yeah.
It's too many germs. Too many germs.
Yeah. That's why
all right, so
flat sandals. If I know I can't make it. No flats. I'm sorry.
Yeah. We got to do the
heels and their feet don't hurt. Shout out to those girls.
I know. Shout out to them. I bought some shoe gummy, so I'm gonna see how those work.
Try it
Oh, okay. But you tried shoe gummy already?
I know. I never heard chew gummy, but I've tried every insole that you could possibly, and I'm sure the formula is the same, just a different brand name. But
okay. Okay. No, I'm gonna try the shoe gummy and see if that helps. But yeah, this is a no for me also. Okay, homeschool ideas for a 1.5-year-old. So this is our Cool Moms Club. So I wanted to just talk about anything we want to talk about. Put in the comments. I am looking for homeschool ideas for my 1.5-year-old son. I work from home with him full time, and he kind of just does what he wants. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, he roams around the house. He'll go get whatever he need to get, and I'm working. But wouldn't it be nice for me to have something that he's learning while I'm doing that? So I have to just think of something. If you guys have any ideas, let me know. Something I can do, like maybe on lunchtime, or something that he could do while I'm working that doesn't require me there. Okay. And, obviously he's in the same room, but
maybe flashcards. We can get the alphabet going, the colors, the shapes going. And then while you are working, and say, hey, this is what you're going to do while I am working.
Yeah.
We're going to color. Here's your crayons, and here is, something that he could color, maybe.
Yeah.
Or, I'm not the tablet thing is cool. Just put on an educational video.
Yeah.
But put it on the TV if you can, instead of the tablet. Like education. They have many of educational.
So many.
Yeah.
They do. Like
babysitting for an ex.
Right.
And do you remember me telling you this? He thought he wasn't about to do no work for the day, but I'm working. And, I gave him worksheets and he refused. And I said, oh, okay. So you want to watch TV? I put on a whole history channel.
Good. Good.
And he fell straight to sleep. But it still was there. You're not about to watch cartoons, not with me here.
I agree with that. Like, I agree with that parenting. She doesn't have any kids, y'all, but I agree with that. Like, you're not about to, with me, it always was like, you need to be smart and intelligent and learn. You know what I mean? You do all your other stuff later, whatever you want to do later, but you get this work done first. So that was something that I have continued with my kids. And I'm very much like that. Like, when my daughter gets home, whatever, if she don't have no homework, I give her a worksheet, make up homework for her.
Oh, it's
you
so
make
homework. Especially if you got a printer, just print it on out.
So easy.
It's there
exactly what she's saying. I gave her a worksheet, and she'll do a worksheet when she comes home from school, because it's so important you know, at least for me, and what, you know, Quinn is saying, it's so important to continue that at home. Like, you can't just be sitting around. Like, I'm a tablet person, but it's gonna be ABC Mouse, or it's gonna be some type of learning something. So I'm definitely a tablet, a phone person, but it's gonna be a learning situation.
Right. But
I
that's
like
what I said. Sometimes put it on the TV because it's like a little different vibe, you know?
Yes, that's true.
But it's the same thing, but it's just on TV.
It's just on TV, and they're not thinking like that. They're kids.
Yeah.
So they're like, oh, I'm watching this on the big screen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're learning. They're learning. You know what I mean? So I agree with that, like, wholeheartedly, you know. So I make for sure, but I'm trying to get my son into stuff because, like, my daughter is more so when she goes to school, when she comes home, I give her a worksheet, at least one worksheet she'll do. But then with my son, I got to start incorporating more stuff with him. So like flashcards and just coloring to get him how to hold a crayon and all that.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
But if you guys have any other like suggestions, let me know. Put them in the comments. I thought that would be good.
Cool
That would
moms,
be good.
check in the comments.
Yes. Okay, so what are you guys doing with toddler emotions? So like, you know, my daughter, she's been very like, her emotions are kind of like, oh, Gavin, you know, he doesn't want to hug me. And then she'll start crying. And she's talking about her brother.
Oh, emotional like that?
Yes.
Oh God.
And I'm like, oh
Baby.
gosh. But you know, I feel like because she's not a very emotional person like that, at least right now, she's not showing it. I think what she's dealing with is like, so he just had like a little surgery. And so like everyone is kind of on him, like, oh, are you okay? You know what I mean? So I think with her is more so like she's still trying to, it's the attention. She's still trying to like, okay, I have a brother and it's not just me. Mm-hmm. And now I have to share. You know, I think that's what it is. More so, this is just her personality and she's sensitive. I don't think that's the case. Yeah. I think it's more so, it's an adjustment. Yeah, it's an adjustment when you have a sibling. It's an adjustment. That's what I'm seeing. Because she's 5. Well, she will be 5. She's 4. She'll be 5 later this year. But I think it's still an adjustment. So, I mean, you guys let me know. This is my daughter. She's older, talking to my son. But I think certain little boys, you know, if you had an older boy, they go through it too. Just the adjustment of having a sibling and having to share your parents and share your toys and share your life. Mm-hmm. So I think that's what it is, because before my son had surgery, she was not crying about the little stuff that she's crying about now.
So he's getting the extra attention, but also a baby too. So
right.
It's like, oh, y'all just doing a little bit more. But did you explain he had surgery? So we have to be a little bit.
Mm-hmm, definitely.
He's not. Mm-hmm. He's just like, no.
No. And she's so smart.
Oh my God, he just want to hug me.
You guys never do that for me. And I'm like, dog, this is not true. You know, it's not true. Come on now, bro.
You were blessed as a perfect, healthy child.
Healthy baby. Exactly.
Both of these. So
right.
You get it, right?
That too. Right. So we'll see. Sometimes I've seen some parents say that they do like the gentle parenting, where they're not really, and it's a fine line though. Like the gentle parenting is different, where they're like, okay, well, no, don't do that, you know. And I mean, there'll be a little times where I'm like that, but when I need you to get the point, you need to get the point. Absolutely. So you guys let me know. The last thing I wanted to see from the moms in the Cool Moms Club. So, and this might have been one of because it was trending. But what did you guys think? What did you guys think about Dwayne Wade's daughter, who was originally a boy, and he has changed over to being a girl, Zaya? She was hugging and kissing another little boy, right? And I do this because he was born a boy, but now, or I'm sorry, he was born a girl. I apologize. He was born a girl, but now he's changed over to a boy. So basically what you have is, right? You have an original boy and an original girl kissing and hugging. But the original boy has said, I'm a girl, and the original girl has said, I'm a boy.
So they're both trans.
Definitely. They're both
of the opposite sex.
Of the opposite sex.
And that's all fine. That's all fine. Whatever you want to do, live in your truth. If this who you really feel like you are, that's fine. But I don't give a damn. I don't want to see no 14, 13-year-old on the internet kissing. And that's point blank, period.
Period.
Live in your world. Whatever you do, that's fine. But now you are over sexualizing this situation.
Very over sexualized. And this is what I'm saying. Like,
y'all too grown.
Y'all too grown.
Zaya is very grown. No matter what, we taking trans out of this. Zaya is grown.
Grown at 14, and she should not be. She should not be.
And you can see it in the pictures. Like, she looks very like, you know,
it's like, oh, I'm here.
Yeah. Yes. Very too much.
Y'all go do your thing. Y'all go do your thing. I'm good.
You want to be a normal person. This is what we're talking about. In normal, as normal people, you doing too much.
You're doing too much. Like, she's not a high schooler. Like,
you are not in high school yet.
No,
not even senior in high school. You're acting like a senior in high school.
You are. You
don't want to see two kids kissing online
at all.
Borderline child pornography.
But I agree, 100%. 100%, I agree. Here's my thing, though. I agree with every single thing that Quinn is saying. There's no buts. Just to add to that, though, my thing is, help me understand from all the moms. Y'all know I say I have 8 kids, because I do. It's 2, but it's really 8, okay? At the end of the day, tell me why your 14-year-old needs to be kissing. I don't care what they are, boy, girl, both. I don't care. Tell me why at 14, they need to be kissing another person. Help me understand that.
They don't.
And
you know, kids, me personally, I wasn't kissing at 14, but kids do it. Kids do it.
They do.
But me personally, I was not. But they do.
Go back. Sorry. Go out the door. Okay, you need to wait. Here. All right, go out the door. Open the door and close it back.
Well, Mom's Club.
Okay. All the kids, open the door and let him out. All right, come on. Don't open the door. Go ahead. Close the door, Giselle. Close the door. Close it.
Tell her you're working.
Okay. That's what I'm like. Close it. Close the door. But yeah, I really don't think that there is a need. I don't think that there is a need. So I would like to hear from other moms, like, just help me understand. I don't care what they are. I just want to understand, is it appropriate for a 14-year-old to be kissing? You said you were not kissing. No. I was not kissing either, but
other people were.
Yes, very true.
You don't post. That's something you do. You know, your parents are not going to be. You know, no, I don't know any parents that would be like, oh, my daughter and her little girlfriend, or look, my daughter and her little girlfriend,
right,
or boyfriend are kissing in front of me, let alone posting it on the internet. That's not flying in Black households.
That's what I think, but that's what I'm trying to figure out. Let's hear from these new age.
What are the I
really don't think that any household should and or is letting their 14-year-old kiss and hug somebody. It's just not appropriate. It don't matter if you trans, whatever you I identify.
Listen, we taking it out the door. It doesn't matter what you guys are. We strictly talking about age and appropriation.
Exactly. Exactly. And that's what I'm getting at. It's just not appropriate. I don't care about nothing else besides it being appropriate. For me, it's not appropriate. I wasn't kissing at 14, and I would be damned if any of my kids are hugging and kissing somebody openly at a birthday party.
Kissing and having somebody take a picture of it.
Like, it's okay. Like, at the end of the day, this is my thing though, Quinn. Dwayne. What I say? Oh, Dwayne. Right.
D-Wade, yeah, that's his name. Sure.
Right. D-Wade and Gabrielle really need to rein in. It's the whole thing of you need to be the advocate, Zaya. You need to be the advocate. You need to show people that it's okay. Yes. And it's like, not only what you're doing is people are not seeing that the transsexual is okay. What they're seeing is a 14-year-old kissing another child is and okay.
That's it. Nobody's hating on her being
transgender.
Nobody cares about that. It's the fact that she's kissing on the internet as a minor child. It's weird. It's just weird. And weird. I'm curious to know what her biological mom thinks.
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know.
Does Dwayne Wade and Gabby, do they have full custody of Zaya?
I don't know. I know he stays with them. Okay. But I don't know.
I'm curious to see what her thoughts are. Because I know she wasn't happy about, from what I remember, she wasn't happy about her coming out. The original announcement.
Oh, she wasn't? Well, I mean, if she wasn't happy about it, then that means that she definitely feels away. You know what I mean?
But why doesn't she have, I don't know what the parenting situation is, but why doesn't she have custody too? And
why doesn't she have more of a say? You know what I mean? Like, why is it that you don't have more of a say for your kids? You know what I mean? Why don't you have more of a say? Or is it that because D-Wade holds the financial responsibility, that he also holds the mental responsibility?
He probably got just so much money, and he probably got her foot on her neck where she can't really say anything, or if she comes out, they, how the internet spins your opinions and make you look like the crazy one.
Yeah. I remember, wasn't she sitting like on a street in Chicago saying that, I thought this was her.
I don't remember. I have to Google her. I don't know. Yeah. I don't really know much about her. I just remember seeing that she wasn't happy about the coming out as trans announcement.
So if this is the same woman, I think she was sitting on a street in Chicago some years back with a sign saying that I don't have any money because Dwayne Wade doesn't pay child support.
Well, that would make sense if he has full custody.
True. But then why are you doing all that? You know what I mean? Why are you on the street of Chicago and all that to make noise, to obviously, you know what I mean?
That's what you call when sack chasing goes wrong and you don't know how to secure the bag properly.
Not when sack chasing goes wrong. I'm screaming.
You're supposed to have full custody, a full check every month. Okay.
Every month you should have a full check. I mean, I agree wholeheartedly. I just feel like,
There's no way that you don't fumble that bag.
Don't fumble that bag. I agree. I think with the whole, mother with her son thing, maybe she just didn't have a hold on it like she should, but ain't no way. I don't care who got millions. If I birth anything from my body, you're gonna do what I say, at least for a significant amount of time. And I'm not talking about, oh, you can't be trans. I'm talking about, oh, you're not focused on any type of relationship right now at all. That's not your focus.
Absolutely. And see,
you know
that's
what I'm
the thing.
saying?
I think when they go to the trans route, it just opens up a lot of more doors as far as, okay, because I don't know. I think they kind of grown at that point. I don't know. Like it's just like a different world for them.
I know. I agree, but honestly, I think it's something that you said. I think a lot of kids are too grown right now. You know what I mean?
They are.
What happened to, like, my daughter? What happened to you playing with baby dolls until at least 10 at a minimum? Like, when did that stand okay? At least 10. When did that stop being okay? When did it start being, oh, that's boring, or that's baby?
You're a baby. What? These little girls go to school with weave in their hair in the first grade, kindergarten.
In the first grade, in kindergarten,
so
they do.
Like, it's the parents.
It's the parents. It's the parents. I agree. I have to agree. It's the parents. And I'm telling you, you gotta, at a certain point, I mean, at least, I don't know if you want to put an age to it, but I feel like your child grows up to be what you raise them to be or not, right? How you raise them or don't raise them, what you tell them or don't tell them. I feel like you as a parent have a significant role in steering your child which way they're going to go. And if you don't believe that, then I think you're doing something wrong, because I feel like at the end of the day, kids gonna do like they're gonna do everything you tell them to do.
Yeah, if you don't believe that, then you are giving the streets to raise your child, and the outcome will show.
I agree. The outcome will show. I agree. And it's important, you know what I mean? You got to put the work in, you got to talk to your kids, and you got to have a good eyesight on your kids. Where your kids at, what they doing, what they watching, who they talking to, who's these friends?
Exactly.
Who's these friends?
All the questions. And don't feel like you are not a cool parent because you're asking those questions. You can still be a cool ass parent.
I agree.
It's even cooler when you in their business and directing them the right way.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree wholeheartedly.
And when your child goes to school with great direction, the other kids see that.
They do. They
respect it, and they really envy it.
Yeah, they do. And
they look up to them.
They do. They look up to them, and it's going to eliminate the whole peer pressure and doing what my friends do. Because at the end of the day, that's how a lot of shit happens. It's like, oh, you either can't have friends, or you can't get friends, or you finally found a friend, and now that friend is doing this over here, right? But you know you shouldn't be doing that. But because this is your friend and you want to be a part of a group or a clique, it's nothing wrong with standing alone. It's not the most popular thing to do, but if 5 people jumping off a bridge and you don't want to do that, don't do it. You know what I mean?
Don't do it. And when you stand alone, you might pull some people who might got influenced by the wrong crowd into hang with you. Now you done saved a couple of lives, or influenced some more people like, hey, we don't do that over here.
Absolutely.
We want better. So,
I agree.
Yes, if you raise your child to be a leader, influencer, like, hey, we're not doing that. Or no, I can't go with y'all on that. Yeah, I can't do that. My mama don't play that.
My mama ain't going for that.
My daddy don't play that. And don't be afraid to say that.
Don't be afraid to say that. That's the thing. And that's what I have been telling my kids, and specifically my daughter. Is like, don't be afraid to go against what everyone else is doing. Mm-hmm. I don't care if everybody else going this way. You be the one that go that way. If that's the right thing to do, and that's the way you want.
Exactly. We go the right way. We always go up.
That's it. And And I think a lot of kids, they be afraid to speak up. They be afraid to be the only one. You know, they be afraid to go against the grain or
But
go
that's the
against
thing,
the crowd.
like you look so much cooler if you the one that's like, I ain't fucking with that.
I know. I
You know,
know.
I agree with that, especially when you got your, your good sneakers on,
Smart.
fresh, you got your haircut. Like, nah, you just don't know how much power you got by saying, no, I ain't with that.
I know.
My dad ain't playing that. Yep, I got a dad at the house. Unfortunately. But you know what I mean? Like, you just have to have your kid have to have a certain swag, and you got to instill that into them. And
you have to instill that. You know what I mean? So I agree.
Yeah, on the weekend, we do things. We had Sunday fun day.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to lose my Sunday fun day for messing around with y'all.
Yep, exactly. And it's making for sure that what I've seen a lot of kids, if they don't have stuff going on at home, you know what I mean? If you're not, and maybe you can't travel, but I'm talking about, maybe you start off with traveling with your kids, doing Kalahari or doing a picnic or something. Absolutely. But kids, and to me, little girls specifically, have to know that it's just Michigan. It's a whole world out here, okay? I can't express how many times I talk with a cousin or a young girl and it's like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna miss out on him, or he going to college. And, I feel like the feeling is that this is all they have. And it's like, girl, see the world. You need to travel.
Oh yeah.
It's 50 other states. It's men in those other states. Like, you know what I mean? Don't settle.
I don't understand it either. It's people who don't travel. It's like,
I know.
Doing
what? Like what?
You gotta get out here. Like,
no,
you missing out. Like,
I know.
And just for mental health.
Yeah, absolutely.
You have to get away.
You do. You have to get away. It has to be. You have to get away. You have to see the world and see how other people are living. Mm-hmm. See either how good you have it or how bad you have it.
Exactly.
Right? But see it. So you can have an appreciation, and so you can understand other cultures. And I see a lot of people, they be traveling and stuff and their kids don't go nowhere. And it's like, they need to see the world too. If your kid is just at school with whatever school they at, and they just the same boy, they're not gonna see. That's why people get in high school and then they go to college and they wild out. Yeah. Because in high school, they ain't been nowhere. They ain't did spring break trips. They ain't did winter break trips. They haven't did a study abroad, right? Yeah. So now they go to Michigan State and they wilding the fuck out. They're wilding out because they're like, oh my God, freedom. Oh my God, freedom. Whereas, right, I feel like for me, I want to kick it. Let's be cool. Let me let you in. Like, you don't need to go there. That's trifling. You don't need to go there and make the right decisions, right?
What you mean?
I mean, like, just talking with my daughter about making the right decisions, right? Mm-hmm. So I want to be cool, but I'm still your mom. But I'm still your mom is to try to tell you the things that I know to save you from the thing.
Advisor. I'm going to let you know what I have been through. I'm listen. Oh my gosh. If kids can really listen to the advice of their elders and really take it.
Oh my goodness.
You got the blueprint, but
the blueprint.
No one, it's hard. You have to go through your own journey. But people that actually listen. Fire. I feel like Kanye was one of those people that he
that really listened.
That took that advice.
He did
actually listen, and that's rare.
Yeah.
You hear, people like, you hear it all the time. You hear the same thing from everybody. Oh, don't do this, or make sure you do that. And you're like, oh, okay, y'all old. That's how they be. That's how the mindset be. But if you can really be mature and really listen to these people.
No. Yeah. That's the thing. And it's so hard. It's so hard because, like you said, people, they have to go through it. They have to go through it.
Gotta go through it.
They do, but I hope and pray that my kids listen to me as much as they can. You know what I mean? As long as they can, please, because another thing is don't sugarcoat it. Like, give them the real deal so that they can make the right assessment and the right choice. You know what I mean? Even if you feel like it's too adult or it's something that is a little bit more hard to explain, still explain it to them, because it's still going to be in their mind. Now, if they don't listen, they don't listen. They got to learn out for themselves. But your voice is going to be in their head. They're going to think about that. They're going to think like, oh, wait, my mom said I should not be over here. I should not be trying to go here with them. I don't know them. Let me get up out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Another thing on that, I think what kind of will influence them to actually listen is to be that cool parent, that fly parent, that mama that dress like, you know, my mama the shit, you know, she keep her hair done, her nails done, her lashes done, her outfit. My dad keep his beard going, his haircut, his shoes. Like, my parents are fly.
Yeah.
I think that's very important.
I do too. I agree. I do too. Yeah. I think it's important because I think it shows, well, I mean, I just had to learn, when you look good, you feel good.
Absolutely.
So honestly, it don't matter what I'm going through. And I mean, you know, this is my best friend. If my hair is not done properly, I'm crying because I'm upset and I want to fight. I want to fight, literally. But when you look good, you feel good. So I think that's important. I think it's important for both. Like, I have one of each. And I think it's important for Giselle to see me looking amazing, looking nice, looking cute.
It's also important for Gav to see that too.
Absolutely. I was just gonna say, my mom doesn't do this. My mom is looking nice when she's out. So he's gonna be looking at that like, okay, I would hope a girl like my mom that does this, and she's cooking for me and she's making for sure I'm okay. And you know what I mean? And she looks good and she keeps herself up. You know what I mean? So I think it's both. And I do think that is very important, because when you look good, you feel good. When you feel good, you have that confidence where it's like, okay, I got this. Yeah. I can tackle these 8 kids. My mind is clear. I can make good decisions. And you can kind of, at least for me, I can function in challenging situations because I feel like I've showed up as my best self. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So when you show up as your best self, I feel like you're like, okay, let's get this done. Let's handle it. So I think that's very important. Very, very important. And I feel like, I don't know if a lot of parents, you know, do that or know that. But the one thing that I would say, I know we went overtime here, but it's so important for your kids because they look at everything. Like, they look at everything, every single thing. Every single thing. I be saying child, child like that. And Giselle was like, she said something to my son. She was like, child. I was like, oh God. All right.
Yeah, so sometimes you do have to save face in front of your children and just be Claire Huxtable. Yeah, even though we can get hood over here though, don't
I know.
And that's what I need your schoolmates to know too.
Immediately. I need them to know because I'm going to try my best to hold in the 7 Mile and Evergreen, but it will itch. It will scratch out. Okay. Yeah. It will come out immediately. Okay. So yeah, no, that was good. I agree. I mean, and listen, it's all hard. It's all work. Kids are work.
Kids are work, but this is the choice that you decided. So make them very true. Better. Make very them true. Bigger and better.
Make them bigger and better.
To be better.
Yes. I totally agree. Like, it's no way that my kids should not be like 500 times better than me. You know what I mean?
Minimum.
500 times better than me, like way better than me. It's no,
Stop
because I
generational curses.
Yeah.
Stop
Absolutely.
it. It's hard.
Absolutely.
I get it, especially if you have kids at a young age, but you have to choose to be better. It's a choice.
It's a choice. If you know better, you got to do better. And you got to make for sure that you're putting things aside to put them first. It doesn't mean you can't continue on with whatever you want to do.
Yeah,
you
got to
can.
do it in moderation. You got to do it when you can. But hey, you can't go to every event.
You can't go to every event, and your kids have to come first. You know what I mean? Your kids have to come first.
Have to come first because you have to think about your mom.
Yeah, your mom. And I think it's hard for some women too, though, Quinn, because a lot of women have kids so young and then they weren't able to do what they wanted to do. Now that's their choice. That's their choice.
Say, this is your choice.
That's their choice. Okay. You chose it because you have other options, but that's your choice. So if that's your choice, perfect, fine, no problem. Right. Mm-hmm. However, lack of planning on your end, right, is not something that should fall on their responsibility. You know what I'm saying? So because you were not able to live out your dreams and the things that you want to do.
Because you're still battling your issues with your parent, a mom, right. Most likely. Dad probably is not there. I mean, I'm just being realistic.
Yeah.
But you have to let that go and focus on your child.
You have to let it go.
Because you are going to repeat.
Yeah. You're going to repeat the cycle.
Do you want your child to go with what you went through? Like, just ask yourself that question.
Yeah, I agree. And I hope that more women see that, listen.
Because, and then why are you, they have babies and don't have a plan. Like, don't even, why are you having a baby?
Oh, that's probably
that's another subject.
That's another session.
Why are we doing this?
No, I don't know. Why are we doing this? That's a very good question. That's a whole nother set, because I feel like I have encountered so many women where I'm asking that question. I'm like, why are you going this route? This route is challenging. That it leads to less money, more stress, less sleep, per your situation, right? We ain't talking about Rihanna. Rihanna about to have 2 nannies for the one kid.
Rihanna's not in this conversation, period.
She's about to have 2 nannies for the one kid. We talking about you.
Probably more than that,
okay? We talking about you.
Every 8 hours.
We talking about you with this baby daddy, okay? From 7 Mile that we don't know where he getting it from, how he getting it. He don't have
if he getting it.
He don't have a legal check coming in from like, why is this
if any check? Because you was taking care of him before.
That part.
Now you got 2 people. Now you got 3 people, yourself, your child, and him to take care of.
And I swear, and I wish, Quinn, this is the thing. What do you think? If there's anything that I can look past the light in the tunnel, what do you think is going to change? Tell me.
You mean after having a baby?
Yeah, by this man. What do you think is going to change?
What's going to change is more stress, more burden. Yeah, you talking about change in a good way or a bad way?
I'm talking about change in a good way, because that's what they think. Exactly. That's
in a good way. In a good way, you might birth a genius. You might.
But
you might hit the lottery on a good one, a good seed.
I know. But the women that we're talking about, Quinn, they're the women that feel like, oh, well, no, after the baby come, he gonna do this, he gonna do that. It's gonna be like this, it's gonna be like that. I'm talking about those women who feel like having a baby is going to make them stay, act right.
Oh, is that, I'm sorry. It's so many different type of levels of women. So is that what they think?
I think so, Gwen.
You think so? So you don't know. I
don't know.
Is that what the mindset is? I mean, it would make sense because
What else would you think, right? If you have this man that is not doing all of these things before you have the baby, all of these things before you have the baby, and you know this, and you still have the baby, that's fine, that's cool. Now, all of these things that he previously wasn't doing pre-baby, tell me why you think he's gonna do them post-baby. But I think that a lot of women, I'm screaming. I think a lot of women think that, Quinn. I do. I think that's what goes into their decision. I think it's like, oh, well, you know, no.
Even if he got other baby mamas?
Does he have other baby mamas? He might not. He might not.
Okay, if he did, I'm just confused. I don't get it. I really don't get it. And if you just want to have a baby just because, or maybe they want to have a baby because they think it's time to have a baby, and that's what most of their friends are having babies, and
right.
You know, and right. Maybe he'll change too.
Yeah, yeah. I think a part of them is, I know.
I can't do it.
I can't do it. Oh, I can't do it. But not only that, but I feel like I wish women had a light to see that I don't care who it is, right? You can have the most Russell Wilson of all Russell Wilsons. At the end of the day, it's still more responsibility on the mom. And I'll just take, for example.
It's all the responsibility on the mom.
It's, but that's what I'm saying. Even if you had the most Russell Wilson of all the Russell Wilsons, it's responsibility on the mom. So help me understand how you don't see this is going to be more stressful for you than what your current situation is without a baby.
Yeah.
That'd be my thing. So in my conversations, I'm like, okay, you know, this is what you want to do, but it's about to be hard work. Like, this is about to be hard work because you already don't have a situation that is conducive to what you want, right? You already in and out of a relationship with him, in and out of him paying bills. You take care of him every other day. Maybe he might give you gas money. It's not, you know what I mean? It's not consistent, and it's not conducive to something that you want. So tell me why you think adding this baby to that is going to make it better.
Yeah, I just, as a Black woman, because we smart, but we dumb to this type of situation. So I need somebody in the comments to make it make sense as to why did you choose to go that route.
I know.
I just really need to know, and it's so many that does this. Like, are you really just in love with this guy, but you knew he wasn't shit? You knew he was eating.
Yeah.
You knew he wasn't paying bills. So why have what you thought was gonna happen when you see in other people's relationship, as soon as the baby come, they out.
I know.
So what is your mindset? You thought he was gonna be different? Because you done seen this happen to your mama.
That part. I don't know. I don't know. But that's the same thing. I don't know, Quinn. I don't know. We got to hear from the people. Tell us.
Like, comment, subscribe. I know this episode was long, but it was very educational.
It was educational, for real. We about to learn about all this stuff. We about to learn why kids are emotional, and we about to learn why y'all keep having babies by these bum ass men. But go on.
And then we gonna learn how to do better. But
and we gonna learn how to do better. That part. Really, let's bring solutions to the table. So the solution is once you see a nigga doing bad, don't have a baby by him. Wow, look at that. Is it that simple? It might not be that simple. Let's see.
It's simple to me. It's simple to me.
It's that simple to me. It's very much that simple.
It's very much giving simple to me. But we will catch you guys next week with we will maybe do a baby mama series. Shout out to Brandy.
Yes.
Yeah. We'll do a baby mama series, or just a do better series, like generational curse series. How about that?
Yes, that's a good one.
Generational curse series, because there's other topics that we can go on. And we got to do better. Like, we want to grow. We want to live our life to the fullest. We want to raise babies that's just fly as shit and own their shit. IT execs, engineers, basketball players, whatever the case is. We want to raise successful Black and Black men and young women and live our lives to the fullest. Like, no one wants to struggle.
Nobody wants to struggle. Why would you want to struggle?
Especially
if you grew up struggling, why would you want to continue that?
Yes, so let's stop it. Okay, that's the stop it. What's the name of this episode, Brandis?
This episode is called "When You Know Better, Do Better."
Do better. Period.
When you know better,
see you guys next Sunday. We're gonna stop.
All right.